So Bournemouth 0, Arsenal 4, our best league performance of the season. Some great performers. It's hard to find a negative, really. We kept a clean sheet. The goalkeeper didn't really have a great deal to do. He made a nice save right at the end of the first half in stoppage time. The guy scuffed it. If he hadn't scuffed it, it probably would have gone in. But yeah, Bukayo Saka scored. Didn't expect him to play. He's on the pitch. Declan Rice was on the pitch. Trossard on the bench. Vieira on the bench. All the players that were apparently injured were not injured, or they were injured, but not 100. Although Bukayo Saka did look injured again when he went off, which is a worry for Tuesday against Lens. Declan Rice, I thought, played well. The centre-backs, again, today, solid. Toothless from Bournemouth, really, in the final third. But we took our chances. And Kai Havertz, Jez, our favourite player, got a pity penalty, a sympathy penalty. But, again, nice touch from Bukayo Saka. Could have had a hat-trick today. Gave Odegaard a pen. And gave Havertz a pen. All in all, a great result. Nice clean sheet. And Man City lost. So tease it up nicely for next weekend, didn't it, mate?
Absolutely. And I've got to bring this up, right? And I'll answer what you just said. I don't understand. I've been watching different channels going around, match reviews. I don't understand how people are saying that Jesus, that was an assist to Saka. It came off the bloody crossbar. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's an assist. He was clearly going for goal, but it's what it is. But yeah,
I think if you take a penalty, right, and I'm sure this has happened to Wayne Rooney once, right, and I may be wrong. People in the comments, let me know. Wayne Rooney has taken a penalty before, hit the post with the penalty, it's come back to him, and then he's scored the rebound off the post. Because normally when a penalty is given, the person who's fouled, i.e. Eddie Nketiah today, for the first one, right, would get the assist because he was fouled, right? The second one, Odegaard, I'd imagine, got the assist because he was fouled, and he'll get the assist for Havertz one. But I remember, and I may be wrong, Wayne Rooney, somebody got fouled. Wayne Rooney took a penalty for United. He hits the post. It comes back off the post and he taps it in. And it was a Wayne Rooney goal, Wayne Rooney assist.
Wow, I've never heard of that one. Getting back to your point, it was a decent display today. And I think there's some good, very, very decent performances. I'm happy for Havertz, don't get me wrong. Saka, I wondered, he didn't want to take the penalties. Was that because he's feeling that little problem he's got? And maybe the confidence, he said to the captain, look, you take it because I'm not fully up for it today. I don't know. I could be talking bullshit here. And maybe it was a charity penalty to Havertz. But the one thing I'm going to say, you could see the release off him. And big up to the Arsenal away, because when he put that ball down, they were applauding him, singing his name. And fair play to them for that. And you could see the players were so happy for him to, like, it's like they felt the relief. Do you understand what I mean?
It's like the weight's off his shoulders now. Maybe
it'll kick
now
him on.
We'll see something different. Yeah,
it might kick him on, and I hope it does. When we spend that sort of £65 million, you want a player to perform. Rest of the game, I wouldn't say he was brilliant. Second half, I think he looked a lot better than the first. I have to say that. He seemed to get that release, if you get my meaning. And it's
more freedom in his play instead of playing like that and head down and shoulders slumped, intense. Now it's listen, we all want him to do well. But at the same time, you got to show something, man. You're coming in on a big ticket price. You're the third biggest signing in Arsenal's history. And the first biggest is in the team outperforming you week in, week out, and he's never played for Arsenal either. In terms of Declan Rice. The second highest got kicked out the football club. And he's now playing in Turkey. So, one player's come from West Ham yeah, as the captain of West Ham and has fitted into our. I thought he was superb, by the way, Declan Rice.
Man of the
Yeah,
match.
picking up the ball on the edge of our box, yeah, in between our centre backs, driving forward. Yeah, I'm glad he took him off. Yeah, and I'm shocked he didn't take a few others, Odegaard and Saka off earlier. But listen, it is what it is. Yeah, we got to move on to Lons and hope for the best going into that City game afterwards. But yeah, listen, we can't take any negative out of that today. We kept a clean sheet. Eddie Nketiah won a penalty. We've been scathing of him. Today, I thought he did all right. That was Kai Havertz's best game, even without the goal. Yeah, and all in all, they were just toothless. And we were just like, cool, as soon as we got the first goal, yeah, whatever. Like, yeah, we'll just put you to the sword. Yeah, and I think that the fact that they didn't get the memo on how to play against Arsenal to get a result, mate, was hilarious. It was like, you wanted to go toe-to-toe. Cool. PSV showed you what happens when you go toe-to-toe, and it was the same result.
I think the problem, it was quite amusing, really. They showed absolutely nothing. And I can't remember in a long time a home crowd being so quiet.
Yeah.
They just sat there like that.
They were all leaving.
Yeah. And I'm like, even the first half, when we've scored, right, they were just like, Arsenal fans are going, all you could hear was the Arsenal fans.
Somebody said on the American commentary, I don't know what channel it was, that it was a commentator who was at the game doing American commentary for a channel obviously in America. And he said he's done a lot of Bournemouth games, and that was the loudest away fans he's ever heard. He's been doing Bournemouth commentary at Bournemouth's ground, the Vitality, for years. So that was our away fans are sick, Jez. We already know this, yeah. They are quality. Yeah, they are quality. Yeah, and like the thing for me, it's great being a support away, and it does give you that extra boost, that extra lift. But the players have to give you something, and today they did. Yeah, every single one of them today. Listen, we've been scathing of some of these players this season. Yeah. Ben White, I thought was shocking for half an hour. I thought after that, the next 60-odd minutes, 67 minutes or whatever, 80 or 70 minutes, including stoppage time, whatever, I thought he was superb, and his goal was quality.
Oh, it's class.
Yeah? Quality goals. Zinchenko, we've been on his case. I thought he was brilliant today.
He was.
Yeah, Declan Rice slotting in, filling in for him when it come off a corner. Declan Rice slotted straight in, showed the guy down the wing, didn't show him inside onto his favoured left. Yeah, and it was a team effort today, and it was nice to see. Yeah, the fact that we've not played well in terms of output and performances. It was nice to see today that everyone was like, we're together. And then when we see the result at Molineux,
look, it's quite obvious to me, Lee. Is this tinkering at the first start of the season, I think Arteta suddenly realised, oh, that was bullshit. I'm not doing that no more.
Yeah.
And he was trying to be too clever, fixing something that ain't broke. And the fact he's now playing players in their proper positions, right? Yeah, makes a big difference, because I think the team today probably were a lot happier with the setup. Well, actually, I am playing in my right place today. And this is the tactic. And when, as you quite rightly said, Bournemouth came at Arsenal, big mistake, we caught them. I mean, it didn't start great. I thought, oh, we would go again. But then it got better and better and better, and we built on it. And I predicted a 2-0 win. I did. But 4-0, I'll take it all day long. And I just hope this kicks us on for the Lons game away. I don't think that'll be an easy game, to be fair. And I certainly hope it kicks us on for City, because I think City are at the moment in a little bit of the doldrums. I say?
They've been poor in every game this season. Every game, including the Community Shield. They weren't great against us in that.
No, they weren't. So
and every game this season, I know they've got points on the board and they're still above us in that. Yeah, and they've conceded hardly any goals. But they've been poor. Yeah. But like I said to you backstage before we did this, they're probably punching above their weight in terms of where their points tally is at this part of the season. Because normally they're coming chasing from behind.
Yeah.
They've got the points on the board. They've got a load of players out injured and suspended with Rodri and whatever. But they're looking, probably think, maybe they got a little bit complacent today. Yeah, and 2 losses on the spin. Pep's only ever lost 3 games in a row once, and that was 8 years ago. when he was at Bayern. So they're going to do their Champions League game in midweek. I don't expect them to lose that. Yeah, but if they do lose that, the pressure's now on him and that City team. Yeah, if they even draw, he has to beat us, because if we beat them, that tells him and us Arsenal fans and the Arsenal players, yo, they're gettable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they're gettable. And I think they are gettable. Listen, if Wolves can beat them, come on.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is the whole point I was going to come to, is the fact that if they've got a little bit of doubt, we know they'll kick it up against us, because that's what they want to do. We know that. I mean, no disrespect to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Maybe they underestimated them and got caught, possible. But we know they're going to come to us and they're going to give us a game. But the fact they've got out two of their decent players, that could be a problem. But we know they've got the bench that they can fill those spots. So I'm not going to take too much out of that. But at the end of the day, I'm looking forward to that game immensely, because I really think Arsenal, if you're serious, then you can beat them.
And if we do beat them, then all of a sudden the whole momentum changes within the fan base, within us, who are seen as the negative types. If we can beat them, that then shows some level of progress. And actually, now all we've got to do is, now we're above them, we just got to match their results.
Yep.
Yeah. Obviously, it depends on the Liverpool game as well. I know that's still currently going on, and it's 1-1. Yeah. If Liverpool go above, then we have to go toe-to-toe with them. And the problem is, yeah, we could beat Man City, but now we've got to go against Liverpool as well. Because if they're going to play there, and it's like all of a sudden you're going against these two with the two best managers. Like, it's hard work, but listen, it is what it is. We're going to do player rating shortly. Brandon's coming up next. Make sure you sub to Jez's channel, link in the title, and check out Kenny and myself's fan cam. Yeah, it is what it is, people. 4-0, comfortable, best performance of the season. Player ratings probably reflect that as well. But we're out of here. Laters.
Take care.